Hi everyone, this is the unboxing video for my Borla touring exhaust for my F55 2017 Mini Cooper S. As you can see, I already opened it, but I'll just go through what it comes with. Take a seat here. So it came with this hat, perforated. I tried it on. It's not the best, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. You have your product registration form here. Pretty standard. There is a quick installation guide. I'm actually very surprised at its color. It seems pretty self-explanatory. To be honest, it seems pretty easy, but I'm probably going to just take it to a muffler shop and have them do it for, it shouldn't cost you more than like $100 really. This is the clamp it comes with. It's a pretty big box. It says Borla exhaust, we build excitement. So this is the unit here. I'll try to put it on a scale later on, but it weighs about let's say 15 pounds. Actually, let's take a quick look at it, put it on the scale. All right, 12.5 pounds. I think the original is over 15. I got the touring edition because, to be honest, I tried to cheap out initially. I did a muffler delete on my Cooper, and that's what I previously did to my 2008 Volkswagen Rabbit. And my Volkswagen Rabbit wasn't very loud. Actually, I can barely hear the exhaust at all, which is what I like. I don't like the drone or the obnoxious rattling sound that you find in a lot of small displacement engines. So when I did the muffler delete on my 2017 F55 Mini Cooper S, and you guys can maybe use this for your own experience, it was very loud. From 1,000 to about 2,500, there was a loud drone. It was just booming in the back of the car. Couldn't have a proper conversation. Even in green mode, what I found is that sometimes it's even louder than in normal or sport mode. Don't quote me on this, but I think our cars have this feature where there's like a cold start for the, like, it's called a cat warm-up feature. So I actually start up, it's winter here in Canada right now, so the car actually rev higher on the initial start. So I decided to look into getting a proper exhaust, not a full exhaust, because I don't like that raspy sound, but I needed something. So when I was looking into Borla's exhaust systems, they're a little bit more affordable here in Canada, and there's the Type S model and the Touring model. And if you look at the specs or their information on the website, it shows that unlike the Type S model more or less just has a straight pipe that comes through here, and the pipe is baffled inside. There's not a lot of sound deafening. But this model is supposed to actually start, it's supposed to not be straight through, it's supposed to kind of go up and then through. And that extra length is supposed to dampen. It's not supposed to be straight pipe. If you look through it, you can kind of tell that it's not going straight through. There actually is a slight decline on it. It's a little hard to tell in this video. Anyway, I plan to post, it is a little heavy. I do plan to post before and after. So I'll show you guys what my muffler delete sounds like. And then I'll show you what the Borla touring sounds like. Oh, with the muffler delete, is that if that is your thing, once you go above 2000, that drone is more or less gone, and it can actually be very, very quiet after 2000. It's just that initial range where you can get this loud booming effect, and it comes back, I would say, after maybe 4500 or so. Other than that, when you do put it in sport mode, the muffler delete is unbelievable. It actually sounds, that's ideally what I want only in sport. If I can have that muffler delete sound in sport mode and delete it, well, not delete it, but remove it for regular driving, normal mode, that'd be the best case scenario. So that's what I'm hoping I'm going to get out of this guy. Okay, stay tuned, guys, and I'll show you guys what it sounds like afterwards. Before we wrap up the video, let's take a closer look at the build quality. Forgot to go over that. First thing I noticed when I opened the box is that the inlet pipe on the exhaust, it's not straight. There's no way they would have made that mistake purposely. It definitely looks weird. If that is a defect, I might reach out to them. I'll speak to the technician. I doubt it though, but I'll speak to the muffler technician and see if once he rips off my old muffler delete, if it's actually catered to be installed on a slant like that. There is a little bit of splatter on a few areas here. That being said, this isn't like well, it cost me almost about $700 here in Canada. It's not a $1,200 exhaust, it's just a muffler. But you would suspect not to see items like that. A closer look at the welds here. I would just say the chips are, it's okay. It's not Pringles. Let's take a closer look here. Yeah, let's just give it an okay. The tips on the end look amazing. Take them off for you guys. Yeah, they're pretty nice. I want it to look to be nearly stock. I can work with this. It's not too racerish. It should actually look very similar to what I originally had from stock. For my muffler delete, I actually incorporated my stock tips. So having it look stock is pretty important to me. Other than that, I give the workmanship like 8.5. It's not terrible. Let's hope that this design at the back is done intentionally. And that hole has to be there for a reason. We got a little bit of splatter around this inlet pipe. Slight indentation on their logo. Just in case you guys are interested in those details.